Hello everyone, welcome to the first video of my channel. Decided to kick this channel off by redrawing my OC, my original character. Pretty much nobody watching this video right now knows anything about her, so you can find out about her on my Instagram, which I'm gonna put on the screen now. This is actually the second redesign of my OC. She used to look like this, and like this, and like this. Yeah, I've drawn out like a couple times. Like there was even a time I drew her like this. I know, right? Because hopefully one day I would love to make her into like animation, into different types of like animation. So I decided to make her a bit more simplified but have a bit of quality to her. So that's why I decided to redesign her. I changed a couple things. This is actually the second redesign of her. The first one is the drawing you could see on the other page of my sketchbook. Yeah, so I decided to change a couple things, like her hair. Her hair, for me, I decided to change it because it was a bit too simple. Yeah, you can see here the leg here was giving me problems. Like I've always had problems drawing legs. I don't know, for some reason. I know how to draw them, but sometimes I just forget how to draw them and I have to relearn how to draw them. So my OC's name is Castell. Fun fact, when I started to draw, many years when I started to draw, I only drew guys, I only drew men. Never really knew how to draw females, never knew how to draw girls. Never knew how to draw the female body. So it took me a while to even start drawing females. One of these days when we're doing a sketchbook tour, I'll show you the first few pages of me drawing the feminine body. It was absolutely rubbish. Yeah, so I decided to make an original character and make her a girl. So doing that, I would be forced to draw the feminine body. I would be forced to draw the female body. I'll be forced to learn the female anatomy and learn how to draw the body. So obviously the first few times that I drew Castell, it was absolutely rubbish, but she kind of taught me how to draw girls, if that makes sense. She kind of taught me how to draw girls. So I enjoy drawing girls now. I would say I draw girls more than how much I draw guys now. So I have two different OCs. This for my personal personal sketchbook, and the other one for animation. Hopefully one day in the coming videos you get to meet her as well. So yeah, you can see here, after I got the post down, decided to just pencil in the similar aspect of it, of the OC. The little thing she has on her shoulder, I still don't know what to call that yet. Yeah, I guess it's for defensive purposes. She's gonna get shield and armor, sprouting out of that. And the things on her hand is for attacking purposes. Yeah, that was the idea I originally went with anyway. yeah, hopefully in the coming videos I'm gonna do like a meet the OC type of video where like I kind of introduce you guys to Castell properly and explain, like, you know, the background of Castell, where she's from, you know, what she does, her motives, her likes, dislikes, all of that, you know. I guess if you're watching this, you can, you know, treat it as a pretty much how I draw. I'm not gonna say how to draw because I don't really think I'm, you know, at that level to teach how to. I mean, I can show you what I know using this format, but I'll rather treat it as how I draw, from like the, you know, laying out the pose, drawing the anatomy, the adding the details, the inking, and so on and so forth. Like, also wanted to mention, I don't draw as often as I'm supposed to draw. I know, like, pretty much everywhere I've seen it on how to, like, you know, be better at drawing. They tell you this, oh, draw every day, draw this, draw every day, do this, do that. I do not draw every day. In fact, I would say the only reason I do draw more now. And I would say the only reason why I draw more now is because I study animation and I'm kind of required to draw more now, you know. The only times that I would say that I've actually consistently drawn was when I was younger, and now. The little gray part in between, it was filled with like little to no drawing. So I do not remember when I started to draw. I would say, like, I don't really remember the exact period, but I know I was really young. But what I do remember is that, like, because I'm Nigerian, innit? I come from Nigeria, and in Nigeria there's no really shops to, like, there's no comic book stores to, like, get comic books or whatever. So my mom was in England at the time when I was in Nigeria, so she got me I don't know if any of you know the Amazing Spider-Man comic book, and I was fascinated by it. Yeah, I was like, yeah, people who drew this, it's gotta be aliens or something, because I was like looking at the drawings panel to panels, and it was all crazy to me, like, people can draw that, you know. So yeah, it was mad. So, but the thing there was that because there's no shops to, like, get comic books and everything, I only had that one comic book and I couldn't get more. There was no place to, like, get more or whatever, you know. So people were, like, jealous with me and my comic book, and my book. So it ended up getting stolen. Some stupid person stole it from me, and I was sad, man. It really hurt my soul. So because I couldn't get anyone, I couldn't get any other comic book, I decided to draw mine. So I had this, like, homemade type of book that I did, where I would, like, take thick paper and then cut them into, like, the same size, and then staple it and make it into, like, a type of book, and then I draw on each page. So that's how I did. I just did like a couple books. I had this book called Super Spy. I just draw it, color. So doing all of that made me draw a lot, because I did a lot of books. I did, like, Super Spy volume 1 to 3. I did Killer Rogue volume 1 to 3. Yeah, like, it was a lot of drawings, and I really fell in love with that style. That's kind of why my style was kind of evolved to, like, what it is now. So at this point, I felt like I'd, pretty much finished the sketch, but I just really wasn't satisfied with how the foot looked like. It felt like she was standing on something, like she was standing on a toes, and I wanted it to seem as if she was like floating, you know, without it, and I didn't want the page to like cut part of it out. So yeah, here it is. Here is the finished sketch. So I later like decided to like ink it, you know. The pens that I'm using is the Micron Pigma pens, and the TomBow or TomBow. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. The TomBow pen, that's the blue one by my side. Yeah, I struggled with like inking when I first started. I really did struggle with inking because I used to get shaky lines, and I used to be scared of inking because of how unforgiving it is, which is weird because before I started using pencils, when I used to draw comics, I used to draw straight with ballpoint pen, but I had this sense of freedom. Like I didn't think of messing up. Yeah, which is what leads me to saying this. One thing I've learned is the more you think about messing up, the more you mess up. You know, the less you think about messing up, the less you mess up. So I've learned to like be free with it and just let the lines just go. So I did take a lot of like, I wouldn't say like reference, but I do look at like a lot of artists on my Instagram, on a lot of other YouTube channels, you know, to get inspirations and whatnot. I decided to like make this video so that you can see like my process. So this is a close-up of what she looks like now. I might change a few things in the future, but yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below. Yeah, bye bye now.